My name is JuJu Reese from the University of Maryland. I'm entering my senior year. My sister's in the WNBA. Yeah, her name is Angel Reese.
Guys, hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Geneva. This is Geneva in General. And today, guys, I want to do more of a lighthearted, video today, okay, as it pertains to Angel Reese and her little brother. Yes, you heard me right. Angel Reese has a little baby brother by the name of JuJu Reese, okay? I keep wanting to call him Juju Watkins, okay? That's the only Juju, let's be honest, okay, on a grand scale that we really, acknowledge. But this is another Juju, okay? Good Juju, bad Juju. The other Juju is a male Juju who happens to be Angel Reese's little brother, and he is a star basketball player at the University of Maryland. And oh my God, he looked just like they mama, Big Angel, okay? Angel Senior, okay? Angel Webb Reese, okay? If you guys don't know, Angel Reese is named after her mom, okay? She's named Angel Reese. Angel Reese, well, her mom obviously is Angel Webb Reese. And again, I used to think that, Angel Reese looked like her mom, down to everything. But her brother, JuJu Reese, looks just like their mom, and it's so cute, okay? I always think it's nothing better of a flex as a woman when your kids come out looking just like you. And guys, this is just like, a little sibling rivalry, cute little video, okay? I am the youngest of 3 kids, okay? I got an older brother and an older sister. Me and my brother, we used to go at it all the time, okay? And I want to do a little, fun, lighthearted video. I want to compare the stats of both Angel Reese and her brother, her little brother, JuJu Reese. Now, granted, guys, I believe he's only 1 year younger than her. It's crazy. But they were just so cute growing up together. I watched videos, on TikTok. You can tell that they've instilled competitiveness in each other because they grew up playing basketball against each other all the time in the driveway. And it got so bad, their mom, okay, now granted, both of their parents, again, her father, Michael Reese, and their mother, Angel Reese, Webb Reese, the big Angel, okay, they both are ballers, okay? Her mom stands at 5'11". Her dad looks like he's about 6'5", 6'6". And then both of their grandparents, I believe on both sides, were ballers. They played basketball. So it just runs in the family, okay? But growing up, Angel Reese's mother, okay, said that the competitiveness between her kids, Angel Reese and her little brother, JuJu Reese, it got so bad, she literally took down the basketball hoop, the net, everything. She took it out of the driveway because they would literally get into tussles, okay, every single day, fighting about, who got the better game, who got the better jump shot. And she was just like, you know what, I can't take it no more. So this is an article brought to you guys by Essentially Sports, okay, and it is titled, Angel Reese sends a 4-word powerful message for brother JuJu as Maryland now gears up for Florida clash, okay? Now, University of Maryland men's basketball team, they just made it to the Sweet 16. We're going to see how this plays out because, again, they have to actually go up against Florida, okay? And, Angel Reese is obviously want to be supportive of her brother. She actually sent him a really sweet message. Julian JuJu Reese has been playing with something to prove all season. From the moment his sister, Angel Reese, said he'd have a big year, the Maryland forward has backed it up. He's a forward too. She's also a forward, okay? It's really cute how they mirror each other. Says now he's leading the Terps on a deep tournament run, proving he belongs amongst college basketball's best. Maryland's road to the Sweet 16 has not been easy. They finished the regular season 26-8 and made a strong push in the Big Ten tournament before falling to Michigan in the final. As the number 4 seed in the West Regional, they had to grind for every win. First up, a tough battle against the number 13 Grand Canyon. Julian set the tone with 18 points and 9 rebounds in a hard-fought win, but the next game was the real test. Says things started rocky for Maryland. They trailed by 12 in the first half and were down 7 at halftime. But then came the comeback, fueled by their height advantage and sheer refusal to go home early. With 6 seconds left, Colorado State's Jalen Lake unleashed a rainbow three-pointer, giving the Rams a 71-70 lead. Terps fans were sweating, but freshman big man Derek Queen wasn't able to let a Cinderella story happen on his watch. The 6'10" center, wow, he big, calmly drilled a fadeaway jumper off the glass as the buzzer sounded, sending the Terps to the Sweet 16 for the 15th time in program history. The crowd went wild, and Angel, she was right there celebrating. She hopped on Twitter and fired off a 4-word message. Sweet 16, let's dance. Go Terps. A rallying cry that was more than just sibling pride. It was sure to spark motivation in the entire camp as they now prepare to face number 1 seed, Florida in the West Region semifinals. Another article, guys, brought to you by Sports Illustrated, okay? Bear with me, it's very short, but it is titled, Angel Reese had special message about her mom while watching her brother win the NCAA tournament game. Angel Reese is used to making March Madness memories of her own, but on Sunday night, she was more than happy to watch her younger brother, Julian Reese, do that as he had 15 points in Maryland's dramatic win over Colorado State in the men's NCAA tournament. Angel Reese powered LSU to the 2023 Women's National Championship and was the number 7th pick in last year's WNBA draft. Now she's currently one of the biggest Maryland fans, and she can't wait to go watch them play number 1 seed Florida in San Francisco on Thursday night. While watching Sunday's buzzer-beating win for Maryland, she had a nice shout-out for her mom, Angel Webb, after she had brought up on the broadcast, "Family business, we get it from our mama." So again, guys, it's cute how, Angel Reese, she supports her family. She's a sweet family girl. She's a great daughter, great big sister. Okay, she's out there celebrating and repping for her little brother, Julian Reese, little JuJu. Okay, she's like, we get it from our mama, okay? And they definitely get them looks, okay? They get that mug, them eyes, like kind of like the beady eyes and nose and lips from their mama. Now, guys, it's time to pit the siblings up against each other, okay? In a little friendly sibling rivalry, sibling competition. Because again, they still got that towards each other, okay? And in an interview on TikTok, you can see Angel Reese going back and forth. You can tell like that competitiveness, like it really was. It's very fierce in her. Okay, he was kind of like chill, like when it comes to the jump shot, I'm better than her. She was like, it's me. Everything he know. Okay, he learned it. I taught him. He got it from me.
First one, growing up, who used to win more?
Definitely me. Definitely me.
Growing up, I always would win. Always.
Again, I was the same way when I was growing up. Okay, I was that girl in the neighborhood. Okay, I had something to prove. Okay, I was a tomboy. I was fighting everybody. I was beating up the boys, playing football. I was climbing trees, doing karate. Okay, I was always the blue Power Ranger or the red Power Ranger. Perhaps I'll even take the black Power Ranger, but you better not ever suggest that Geneva be the pink Power Ranger. I didn't care who I was watching Power Rangers with. I don't care if you a boy. You the pink Power Ranger, okay? That's what I say with my brother. I'm the blue or the red Power Ranger, and it's not up for debate. So let's just see, guys, what Reese sibling, okay? Is it Team Sister Reese or Team Brother Reese that is better? This might actually shock you guys, but look, just going off these stats now, keep in mind, obviously the men's and the women's teams are, they're divided up for a reason, okay? Men are stronger than women, but the fact that they are both forwards, okay? You can't use that excuse. Like, how they used to, how they love to claim, oh, Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. These comparisons makes no sense. Caitlin Clark is a guard. Angel Reese is a forward. She's a power center, blah, blah, blah. It don't make no sense. Well, both Julian Reese and Angel Reese are both forwards, okay? In their respective teams and their respective men or male or female division. Now, you will be surprised that when it comes to these stats, okay, the current updated stats, I'll do ESPN's. Again, Julian Reese, he is not in the NBA, of course, so I will be comparing his current stats on ESPN. Okay, you can check it right here on the website for his Maryland Terrapins, I believe that's how you pronounce it, stats, versus Angel Reese's last 2024 WNBA season stats. Now, let's start with little bro, okay? Let's start with little brother Julian Reese, okay? Again, he is a forward. He is the class. He is a senior right now. He stands at 6'9", 252 pounds. This is his 2024 through 2025 regular season stats, okay? It gives that he, on average, again, this is average per game. He is giving 13.3 points, 9.1 rebounds. Now, how your big sister out-rebounding you? This don't make no sense, Julian. 1.2 assists, and a field goal percentage at 55.5%. Now let's talk about big sis Angel, okay? Angel Reese, again, she stands 6'3", 165 pounds. Wait, let me see her brother. I ain't gonna lie, he is cute. Okay, Julian Reese is fine. Okay, obviously he's too young for me, okay, but he is a cutie, okay? He stands 6'9", she's 6'3", he's 6 inches taller than her. She's 165 pounds. She is also a forward, okay? Now, this is her 2024 regular season stats as a Chicago Sky forward. She was giving 13.6 points. His average, guys, is 13.3. She just barely by a hair, just a tiny hair, outperforms him when it comes to average game points scored. Her rebounds are 13.1. His rebounds are 9.1. It's a shame, Julian. You got to get your weight up, okay? Her assist is 1.9. Julian's assist is 1.2. What is going on with him, okay? And then her steals is 1.3. His career steal averages is 0.8 steals per game. Look, men lie, women lie, the numbers don't lie. I'm not just saying this because I'm an Angel Reese fan, okay? Her little brother, okay, Julian is a little cutie patootie, but the numbers don't lie. According to these recent stats statistics on ESPN, you guys can easily just look this up, okay? Go on to ESPN's website, type in both Angel Reese and Julian Reese's name. Y'all compare and contrast, okay? Angel Reese is literally performing better. She is more efficient than her little brother. So I guess, again, I have to agree with Angel Reese. You taught him everything that he knows and that you are very much better than him. Okay, your jump shot is more wicked than your little brother's jump shot. Okay, even though he's a grown man, he towers over you at 6'9", 200 plus pounds. Angel Reese be putting in more work than Julian Reese, and she deserves some respect on her name. Again, guys, this is just a little lighthearted video. I love the sibling rivalries. Okay, not too much sibling beef. Okay, it ain't beef. It's just a just a little cute petty rivalry, okay? Ain't nobody got to get shot or stabbed, okay? I understand, like, sibling rivalries do get real, okay? Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know, okay, as a kid coming up, okay? Sometimes we can take it a little bit too far, even as adults, okay? Don't think that, sibling rivalries and beef just end when you grow up out of it at 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, no. If anything, it gets worse the older you get, especially when you become adults. But again, shout out to Angel Reese and her little brother, okay, the little cutie patootie Julian Reese. I want to see him get drafted into the NBA. I believe that, he has what it takes, okay? And obviously, like, his sister being as famous as she is, I'm sure, like, her name, and, like, her influence and power, let's be honest, like, she's very influential. She's very much an influencer, okay? Along with the basketball player, along with being a daughter. She has a lot of titles, like we all do, okay? She's not just a one-dimensional creature. She is very much complex human being. But it's like with Julian Reese, I remember he did an interview and they both did an interview together, and Angel Reese said that she actually would like bribe her brother to dunk on men when he would play basketball, like since high school and like all throughout college. And he was like, it's just not something I want to do. She was like, they was like, bro, what is wrong with you? Your big sister is telling you, look, I'll give you $100 for every time you dunk on one of these fools. And you like, no, like you're being shy about it. And she was like, that's what kind of got him into dunking and being more confident in dunking. So, okay, so Angel Reese is a good big sister, okay? What big sister what fellas out there, okay, if you got a big sister, did your sister ever give you $100, offer you $100 for every time you dunked on somebody playing high school or college basketball? No, of course not. Angel Reese deserves Big Sister of the Year. Again, I like Julian Reese's demeanor, okay? He's like very much the chill sibling, the little brother who don't want to be like in the spotlight, okay? He seems like a very private, reserved, young, intelligent, strong black man. Again, I enjoy, her relationship with her family, okay? Her mom, her brother. Again, I hope that he is able to defeat Florida. Okay, it seems like they have a huge game on their hands coming up soon. Again, I don't really pay attention to the men's division like that, okay? Perhaps I will for him. Just being like, Angel Reese's little brother or whatever. Because again, I believe that he has enough what it takes. Again, he's 6'9". We may very well see Julian Reese, okay, JuJu Reese join the NBA. Angel Senior, okay, they mama Angel, she is the GOAT. How do you not have not one but two kids, a boy and a girl, and you potentially could have them both play professional basketball? So we gotta give it up. That's great parenting right there. Guys, comment down below your thoughts on, sibling rivalry, sibling beefs. I'm sure you guys, have had ups and downs with your siblings, but especially as it pertains to sports and being competitive and being athletic, okay? But comment down below your thoughts, okay? Now, again, this is not really even an opinion-based video. Again, I just gave y'all the stats. According to the stats in ESPN, Angel Reese is better than her little brother, Julian Reese. And it ain't up for debate.